numbers. All the mad that I'm dropping the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't want to bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag, and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. Shake a big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what?
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coast. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot, time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time infrastructure.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Weekend of the NFL on EA Sports.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Jamal Agnew now to return it. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. We see Matthew Stafford, the one-time Georgia Bulldog, set to pilot the offense of the Detroit Lions.
When I think of Matthew Stafford in Detroit, I think of numbers. And I mean passing numbers. 40,000 yards passed in his career last year before a back injury landed him on the IR after just 8 games. And to show his value to the team, the Lions lost all 8 games started by either Jeff Driscoll or David Blau. They need a healthy Matthew Stafford in order to compete in the NFC North.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford gets it quickly to Gallagher. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver.
takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown. Marlon Mack with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Well, I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
To return, here's Agnew. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Kenny Galladay and the Lions set to go to work again. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and beat one guy at a time.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
21 more yards.
Stafford on 1st down. He'll get this one to Galladay. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay, but it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing again at Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jesse James, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the... The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
There's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to move their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
You're rushing him deeper than normal, and I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
The tackle made there by Jared Davis. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42.
A play fake to Mack. Now Rivers. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And Pascal's got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a 1st down. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Rivers hands this one to Mack. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
16. Colts 14.
They'll run on 1st down with Nola Mack. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Rivers. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line.
Complete to Jack Doyle.
A good pickup there, a 22.
At the 1-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Well, that play's not going to go into a highlight reel at the end of the season, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And Forbath will put this one through. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the 2nd.
Lions.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back onto the field comes the offense. Let's take a closer look at Kerryon Johnson. So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bully. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make the play? Because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. We'll see. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be an awfully productive back in the NFL.
25-yard line.
From the 45 on second down, Stafford, open man is Galladay, complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Looking for Hawkinson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. They've got now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead.
2-point conversion.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Rivers and the Colts going to come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start by handing this off to Mack. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And they'll work from the 29 on second and 6. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flies.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Rivers on the money, complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
A gain of 5. Brings up second.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Again, it's Rivers. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rivers now to throw on first down. He's got Jack Doyle. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Rivers again. Wilson's got it complete. And a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And this is going to be intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And his guys
intercepted. The Lions.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
So here are the Lions to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. Here's a good way to kick off a drive complete over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. And he's got his man in stride complete. Across midfield inside the 45. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the 1st half, and this one number 5. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. The Colts leading tackler in 2019, Anthony Walker, gets another one there. Now on 2nd and 16. Stafford, that's caught by Geronimo Allison. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st.
The 19-yard line.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Starting the drive with a give to back. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Rivers. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Danny Shelton gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. And that sack leaves Rivers and the Colts with a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 23. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
By Anthony Walker.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Rivers. They'll run the screen with Mack. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Rivers. And the catch made by Hilton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Complete to number 13.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Ford Field.
17.
It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Rivers now from the 50. He completes this one to Mack. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Rivers on 1st down. He's got it to Hilton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Colts.
First down, Rivers. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down.
They'll run on first down. It's Mack. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Rivers. This will be caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Wilson.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Rivers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the gun, Rivers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by the rookie, Jeff Okuda. And a return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. We look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Back onto the field comes the offense. Let's take a closer look at Kerryon Johnson. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in how their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Stafford throws complete to Galladay. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 23. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Gets it quickly to Galladay. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing here, Stafford. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Lions are able to extend their lead. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Albert Wilson.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers. And that's incomplete.
Rivers.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
5-yard gain on the play.
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
They're going from Jefferson downfield. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Stafford going to throw it to Jefferson on the slant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Good for a Lions.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. This one brought in by Jefferson. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Throwing again is Stafford. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Today's final.
They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford.
Where the blood then the juice stay turned like, you know, I've been through that water like a lippy swim. swimmers, only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. My baby's proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like, won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. That's why I had to freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel.